Hello there, thanks for stopping by. My top 5 reasons on why Windows is better than Linux. Now before I begin, just a quick disclaimer here. This is strictly these 5 reasons is based on my opinion, on my experiences, and does not necessarily reflect the thoughts of the Total OS community. Alright, so let's get started on my top 5 reasons on why Windows is better than Linux. Reason number 5. Well, Windows is comfortable. People have heard of Windows, they've used Windows in the past. Good or bad, viruses or not, Windows is, well, the Windows desktop is everywhere. So people have gotten used to on how Windows works. Putting aside the atrocious and the failure of Windows 8 and the not so much better 8.1, Windows is comfortable. Reason number 4, better driver support. Now I may get a few arguments on this. Let me just say iPhone, iPad, Microsoft Zune. You may be wondering, Toss, why are you using a Microsoft Zune? Good question, but that's not the point. Printer drivers, video, graphics drivers. That seems to be an ongoing issue, at least for some of you, and it is for me sometimes. So when it comes to drivers, all drivers, yeah, Windows is better. Reason number 3, well, it's a better shopping value, say, compared to, a Mac, or although Mac is really more, Apple stuff is more Unix. But overall, when it comes to shopping for a computer, in general, I would say that Windows is a better value than, say, Apple products or buying a Linux computer online. Now, I will say on the flip side that Chromebooks, I believe, are a fantastic value if most of your stuff is done on the web. So putting aside Chromebooks based off Gen 2 Linux, I would say that Windows is a better shopping value. My number 2 reason on why Windows is better than Linux, well, multimedia applications. Yeah, Linux continues to struggle. I have multiple machines, and it's just not quite there yet. I'm having a heck of a time trying to find a decent audio recorder to record podcasts, interviews. Definitely have to give the advantage to Windows and Apple products. My number 1 reason, no surprise here, gaming. Yeah, Windows has been the king for a long time. It is getting better in Linux. I often get asked, can you play games in Linux? You can. I still believe that Windows is the king, although I'll be honest, I don't play as many PC games as I used to. But that being said, my number 1 reason on why Windows is better than Linux, and that is gaming. Okay, if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that I dual boot. I dual boot Windows 10 and different versions of Linux. I do believe that Ubuntu Mate or Ubuntu Mate is the Linux gold standard when it comes to Linux for beginners, and I enjoy using both systems. And I have to tell you, I am using more Linux than Windows nowadays, unless I have to boot into Windows to log into my Zune player, my cell phone, and little endeavors like that. Otherwise, Linux is perfectly acceptable for me. That's all I have for this one. Please subscribe if you haven't, support if you can. This has been Total OS Today, total technology for beginners and beyond. Be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.